3, Southampton 3. I did not think I was going to say this at 3:30. Welcome to the Kavkas view. It's meant to be a good day today. It's meant to be a day where we celebrate a result. It's meant to be a day where we're going to be happy and look forward and say, you know what, we're on level points with Liverpool. It's not that. The video on 6 things you need to know is going to be an interesting one, alright? I promise I'm not going to shout. I promise I'm not going to yell. But I'm going to speak assertively. And I'm going to give you the 6 things you actually need to know from this game. There's going to be no scapegoating. It's just going to be hard-earned facts. In return, all I ask for is something simple. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, comment below. Tell me, is this what you agree with? Is this what you really want to see at Chelsea? The lineup came out, and yes, we knew either Kepa or Willie were going to start, and we knew either Tomori or Christensen were going to start because Mendy's injured and Thiago Silva's rested because he travelled to Brazil, played a few friendlies. Yeah, so Christian Pulisic was in, Havertz was at number 9. We had the whole midfield of Kante and Jorginho. I couldn't complain. Honestly, I can't sit here today and complain a lot. So today's video literally is going to be positive as much as I can be, but realistic with at the same time. I can't sit here and lie to you. I'm sorry, it's not something I do. Number 1, we're not going to win anything with this defense. Let's be honest. The importance of Mendy, someone that's played 180 minutes for the club, and Thiago Silva, someone that's played maybe 90 minutes or more, is ridiculous to this team. Already, we're seeing the minute you take them out, you have calamitous errors all over the pitch. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the first goal? Kai Havertz makes a mistake, gets robbed in possession, sloppy, needs to wake up. Ings skips past Kepa like he's not there. Kepa does not read it. There's no reactions from the centre-back. 2-1, game on. The second goal is even worse. Zuma's pass back's bad. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Zuma's pass back's bad. Kepa pulled out of the challenge. Bro, you're the last man. Where are you pulling out from? Honestly, I can't fathom the idea of pulling out of a challenge when it's a 50-50 and he's favourite for the ball, if anything. And then, Zuma's nowhere in sight. Zuma stops if you look at the replay. When Che Adams was literally trying to fix an angle for himself, Zuma stops, he's not moving. Literally, like, I'm mesmerised. The third goal was the final nail in the coffin for me. The minute we gave that free kick away, I said, this is going to end ugly. Because we can't defend set pieces, especially with Kepa in goal. Kepa makes the rest of the defence nervy. He makes the rest of the players nervy because they know he's not going to come and collect. And they know if he does try, there could be an issue. And what happens? What happens? Cross comes in, gets headed out all game. We had nobody on the edge of the box. And there was a Romeo chance where it dropped to him and he took a pot shot. And it went over. And I said, we're going to get punished from this. And what happens? It drops to Theo Walcott. Cross shot. Vestergaard. Little nick. And it's in. That is poor defending. Literally from a collective unit. You can't even blame the defense. That's poor defending from the collective. Havertz's press was poor. The shot comes in. No one's marking Vestergaard or putting their body on the line. Kepa's all over the gaff. Doesn't know what he's doing. It was disgusting. And you know what? I had a positive review lined up, and I'm going to try deliver it as much as I can. Number 2, Timo Werner's a positive. Guys, play him there. The German Jamie Vardy. I've said it. Timo gets 2 goals, and it's overshadowed. When it should be a victory, it should be a comfortable performance, it gets overshadowed. Timo played so well today, especially in the first half. He was potent, he was dangerous, and could have had a hat-trick. Slightly offside. Timo was outstanding. You see what I'm talking about, guys? The minute you put him at number 9 and play to his strengths, play thread balls in behind, make him run, he is uncomfortable for defenders. And this is it. The first goal, the dummy, he knows he's got the beating of defenders. It's like when I played Be A Pro when I was younger. When I played FIFA Be A Pro, I don't know if they still do it because I don't play FIFA anymore. But that was my move. Literally, you dummy it and boot. Or you play on the edge of the striker, the centre-back, the last line of defence. And that's what he did for the first goal. Fantastic finish. Second goal was composure personified. Chips it over the keeper and goes and finesses it. What else do you want from a number 9? Timo, I can't be too angry today. I really can't. I'm very impressed with what I saw from Timo Werner. Number 3, Kai Havertz's influence on this game was a roller coaster. Kai's influence on this game was weird. I'm not going to lie to you. Kai had moments of brilliance. Mesut Ozil-esque. Dennis Bergkamp-esque. You know when he was doing little flick? There was a little Rabona turn. I was mesmerized. I couldn't believe what he did. And when you're looking at what happened, he gets a goal, and his goal was well taken. He absolutely links up the play fantastically, gets the ball, switches play. He was dictating our tempo, and that's very new for us. Normally it's the Jorginho from the Regista role, but now we have 2 elements of that, and that's very exciting to see. But sometimes we need to worry about this, because he is the type of player that invites challenges in. And more importantly, he invites them in mad areas. There was one in the first half where it's like, bro, what are you doing? Get rid of it. But he believes in himself. And I don't know how we're going to counteract that. Because it's very interesting how we're going to counteract that. Because you can't take that away from him. It's part of what makes him great. But you need to teach him to know how and to use it at the right time. Because we don't want him hoofing it up forward. He's got the ability to do it. He just needs to pick and choose the right moments. Like, for example, that first goal, that was his fault. That really was his fault. Yet, there was numerous occasions where he flicked the ball past himself. And, guys, I'm sorry, I can't be mad today. I really can't. I'm like, there are a lot of positives to take from this game. One negative for me today was the wingers. The wingers, we need to talk about them. Christian Pulisic had a good game. I think for a player coming off an injury, for a player that's having his first start, he had a lot of influence. And I think he's a victim. He's a victim of what I like to call Mountophobia. We'll go with that. Frank Lampard's scared to drop Mason Mount. I'm dead serious. We drop Mason Mount. We win our game comfortably against Crystal Palace. We had balance. We had a nice control over the game. But yet, Mount's in the team again, and he's on the left wing. Left wing position is a weird one, because I don't understand why you would take Christian Pulisic out of the left wing. Christian Pulisic is a fantastic player, and Christian Pulisic for me is one of the catalysts for Chelsea being successful this season. If he performs, we will be successful. Yet he has to vacate his preferred position for Mason Mount, and I find that preposterous. Honestly, Mason Mount did nothing all game. Literally nothing. He just ran around. It's work ethic. Literally, he plays solely on effort. With those wingers positions, we've got Ziyech and we've got Hudson-Odoi. Hudson didn't play today because Ziyech came on. And to be fair, this game did not suit Hudson-Odoi at all. So I'm not too cross about that. But with Ziyech as well, I don't know how Mason is even going to get minutes ahead of him if Frank's not the manager. Frank is the only reason he's playing at this moment in time. I don't understand this fascination, really don't. Because you saw when Ziyech came on, there was some innovation, there was some creativity. He's another one we need to be patient with. Him and Pulisic we need to be patient with now. For maybe 3-4 games, do not get on their backs. There's a lot of games coming up, they're all going to play. But with Mason Mount, I just don't understand it. You're just doing him a disservice, honestly. I say you're doing him a disservice is because Mason Mount has talent. Mason Mount is actually a very good player. I think you're leaving him hung out to dry by putting him on that wing. Because at the end of it, if you think about it, he looks like he's just all effort by running around, hungry for the ball, and no end quality or product. He's not designed to be a left winger, nor an inside forward from the left-hand side. We are actually using his attributes incorrectly. He should be in that middle. Literally, when we went to a 4-3-3, I was thinking, why is Kante still on this pitch, right? Or why is Jorginho still on this pitch? It would have been so smart to put Mason Mount there and bring on a proper winger. Literally. Jorginho was fantastic today again. Both halves. Jorginho is the most underrated player we have. That's number 5. People love to say that Jorginho is overrated. He just passes backwards and sideways. Well, was that second goal for Timo Werner backwards and sideways for you? Was it forward enough? Was it forward enough? I'm asking genuinely. Because that pass was fantastic for me. That pass was magnifico. E la bella tutti frutti. Literally, as Chris Tucker said in... What film is that, man? Money Talks. E la bella tutti frutti. But no, all jokes aside. The pass was phenomenal. His control of the game was phenomenal in the first half. The issues arise when we lose control of the game. Like, when the game gets a bit too physical and Jorginho gets a little bit out-muscled. But otherwise, Kante was the culprit today. He didn't play well. He literally didn't play well. And neither did Havertz. In that number 10 when, like, in the defensive phase. They didn't play well. And Jorginho, I thought, was very good. I'm not going to lie to you. Havertz, when I say didn't play well, I don't mean he had a bad game. I just mean defensively, he wasn't great. And Kante wasn't at Kante standards. Jorginho was the only good thing in that midfield three today from a defensive standpoint, in my opinion. All seriousness, I don't know what we're going to do with that midfield three because Jorginho needs to play. And N'Golo Kante kind of has to play, but we have to be more compact. I'm praying that the solution is Thiago Silva and Mendy. I really am. Finally, number 6, the fullbacks were shaky in the second half. I'm not going to lie to you, they were shaky. Start with Ben Chilwell. His first half performance was magnificent. He was threatening, he was connecting with passes, and for me, I literally tweeted out during the game, I was like, rah, so this is what it feels like to have a left back that can complete some passes. In the second half, when poo-poo hit the fan, yeah, because we ain't going to swear on this PG show, when poo-poo hit the fan, like, literally, what happened? Ben was giving away stupid challenges, stupid back passes to Kepa. Bruh, he's got no confidence. Why are you putting him in a situation? Honestly, I just did not understand it. The logic behind it was so stupid. Then we look at Azpilicueta. In the first half, confident on the ball, everything's going well. He's passing it left, passing it right, running up and down, doing his job properly, defending well. Second half, Aspi, what happened? He literally was the trigger press. They would press the ball into Aspi and collide him. Like, literally, they were blocking everything. There was nothing going up the byline, up the shore, and he wasn't confident on the ball. We already know he's not good at passing out the back. But they were targeting him. Like, and it's bad. That's not good. But yeah, other than that, I don't think those two were good today. Like, in the second half, they were poor. I always say this. It's a tale of two halves when it comes to Chelsea. Like, first half good, second half bad. First half bad, second half good. They never give me a performance of 60 minutes of good. And it's so rare. We'll get the occasional one against Palace, and then we're going to have 3-4 trashy ones. Honestly, guys, like, I want to come here and explain to you why we dropped points today. I think I did that. Am I mad? I'm starting, and this is the worrying part. I am actually starting to accept it now. Like, this is a worrying issue for me. My standards went from we need to win every game to Frank Lampard taking the job, and all of a sudden I believe, you know what, it's part of the journey. Like, I'm almost justifying it. I can't believe it. Today is unacceptable. Yet again, it's 2 points dropped. We didn't see the game out, and this needs to fall on the manager's head. Like, at the end of the day, he is responsible for this. Am I saying sack Frank? I don't like Frank as the manager. I think Pochettino would be the right choice. But people are going to jump on me for that. I back Frank in the sense that I hope he gets victories. I hope the team does well. But if I was in charge, would I keep Frank? No, I wouldn't. And I'm sorry for that. Guys, this was the Kavkas view. I hope we drop points. It is what it is. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you made it this far. Really appreciate that. And more importantly, leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel. But I'm out. Peace out. Bye.